Hello, I'm Mrs. Moore, also known as Senora Mas, and this is Teacher Featured. I grew up in Harper Woods, for people who don't know. That's a suburb of Detroit. And I always wanted to be a teacher. When I was in like 9 or 10 years old, I would have school in my basement during the summer, and I would have kids take little quizzes and take them home to get signed, so I knew. My sense of humor runs in my family. My father was a hilarious guy. He was always joking around. And my brother and I got his sense of humor. I always got in trouble in school for talking too much, which helped out in the long run because that's what a teacher does, right? And then I went to Oakland University and I studied Spanish and social studies and English, and I got my first full-time job at Waterford Schools. I was a Spanish teacher. Well, I still am a Spanish teacher, but that's how I started out in teaching. I taught in Waterford at Mason Junior High, and I taught there for 15 years. And then I went to the high school, Waterford Mott High School, where I also taught leadership. And in the out of school time, I was a class sponsor, and I coached the cheerleaders, the 9th grade cheerleaders and the JV cheerleaders for 5 years. A little sample? M-O-T-T, Mott, Mott. Feel free to laugh. One year, we put on the stage play, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and I got to be Snoopy. And there I was up on my doghouse. A little piece from that? Okay. Supper, 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 supper time. Keep laughing. Well, I decided I might want to choose another career, and I went to law school. And I attended law school as I was a teacher in the day, law school at night, and then eventually I graduated from University of Detroit Law School. I'm a lawyer. And I had to make the decision after about 8 years of working in immigration law as to whether I wanted to be a lawyer or a teacher. And I chose teaching, education. Here's the other thing I do, and it's very challenging, and it makes people laugh when they picture me playing a bass guitar, but I am learning how to play the electric bass guitar. Jam on! I'm left-handed, so it's this way. I retired from Waterford Mott, from Waterford Schools in 2014, and I got really bored sitting at home just watching reruns of Dog the Bounty Hunter and Say Yes to the Dress. And so I decided I would like to teach at the high school, substitute teach. And so here I am. I've been working here for 3 years. I only sub in this building, and I love it. Everybody's really nice and cooperative, and it's just awesome. And I'm going to be working here for a long time, however long that is. About that long.